Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Kevin with survivalistboards.com. We're starting a new project. What we're going to be doing is installing a light system in the chicken house. This is going to be an off-the-grid light system. No, it's not going to be connected to any type of power source except solar. Okay, this is something I've been working on for several months. It's just the planning stage. Well, I planned it out several months, put a lot of thought into it, a lot of research, a lot of ideas, brainstorming, and now we're going into the application phase. Is that we're going to take the ideas that I had, or that I came up with, and we're going to be applying them to the chicken house. Alright, so first thing was the light. I already know what kind of solar panel I'm going to be getting and what kind of battery I'm going to be getting. The main thing that was giving me trouble was the lights. Is that what kind of light could I put inside the chicken house that was easy to find? I wanted easy to find bulbs. Nothing that I had is like 12 volt light bulbs that you screw in, that I had to order those off the internet. No special housing, no nothing, anything that I could walk. All right, I live close to Jasper, Texas. Whoops, bumped the tripod. Live close to Jasper, Texas, and we've got a Lowe's, a Walmart, let's see, AutoZone, Napa, and O'Reilly. I wanted something that I could walk into any of those stores and get parts for. I had problems finding just 12 volt light bulbs. I mean, like regular house style light bulbs that a lot of places just don't carry them. So, and I wanted 12 volt to eliminate the need for an inverter. I did not want to go to an inverter and have another part in the cog, or a cog in the system that could fail. Would it be straight battery, fuse, light switch, light, and the solar panel and solar charger to keep everything up and running. Y'all could probably hear the rain hitting the canopy that I'm working on. I got my canopy set up here next to the Tacoma. So what I came up with was a trailer light. This is going to be my first experiment to see how this works. This trailer light was $7 at Walmart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pair of snips. I'm going to cut the sides out. I'm going to cut the sides out of this light housing. I'm going to replace the bulb. Whenever it finally goes out, I'm going to replace it with an LED bulb. And AutoZone, O'Reilly, Napa, Walmart, just about anywhere you go, you can find 12 volt brake lights. This is the simplest thing I could come up with. Just anywhere you go, you can find a brake light bulb. So that's what my idea was. Here's the light with the base cutaway. Got a drill bit. I installed a steel C-purlin underneath the roof of the chicken house. Just as I spanned 16 feet, and I didn't know if the roof was going to be strong enough to last, so it wouldn't start sagging in the middle. So I bought a C-purlin, put it in there, bolted it in, but I'll show all that to you in just a minute. Got a drill bit going into that C-purlin, drill a hole, then use the mounting parts that came with the light to mount it to the C-purlin. Get up there, install it like that, or maybe like one like this. It's gonna be two lights in there. Maybe install one like that, one like that. I don't know. This is the first light. This is just an experiment to see how things are going to work. Let's go put it in. Here's the beam that I was talking about. It's a 6-inch C-purlin, and I used 8-inch or 2x8s to span the 16 foot. Notch down, taper down to 3.5 inches there, coming up to the full 7.5, and then back down. And y'all can see where I got off on my skill saw blade was dull, and chopped the crud out of that one there. But anyway, then I came in, notched it out, put some galvanized bolts through it, and that right there is just to kind of like add a little bit of support to it. hurricane tie. Then I put a self-tapping screw into it there. Then a hurricane tie there. Then a self-tapping screw there. Hurricane tie. No self-tapping screw. Galvanized bolts. And then this is sitting on top of a 2x4. It's bolted to the wall. So it's just something to help shore up this roof to make sure it doesn't bend or anything. So that's what I'm going to be running my lights on. You've got this extension cord here that wasn't any good. The dogs chewed it up, so I cut the bad part out. And that's what I'm going to be running my this 3-wire. That's what I'm going to be running my lights with. You've got the light mounted. There it is right there. Drilled a couple of, I think it was like 5/16 or 1/4 inch holes. Put it up through there. Bolted it on. Right now it's just temporary. I'm going to come back with some wire nuts to put on here. And, there it is. Bolted in. Then coming over here to a light switch. Haven't put the cover on it yet. Got the cover in the house. Then it's coming over to the battery. Coming across, down, I've got some little clamps here. I'm going to secure the wire to the wall like that. With some screws, something like that. Just come down, make sure it's good. This is the battery off my boat. Deep Seal Marine battery. Down here like that. This is just the one off my boat. Before I went out and bought a battery, I've got a $100 battery in mind I'm looking at. And the case. What I'm doing here, y'all may be saying, man, Kevin, this is messed up. I mean, what are you? Oh yeah, the charge controller for the solar panel is going right here. Solar panel's going, charge controller's going right there above the window. So as you walk in, it'll be right here, eye height. Probably gonna put me a 2x6 across here. Mount the charge controller to that. Come in with solar, charge controller down to the battery, then come back up. You're probably saying, Kevin, this is messed up. I mean, what are you doing? I'm taking the same idea, the same principle as a boat trailer. Or any other trailer, lowboy trailer, boat trailer, jet ski trailer, any kind of trailer. And I'm applying it to my chicken house. It's a 12-volt system coming across into the beam. The beam is like the boat trailer, the metal frame of the trailer, coming over to the 12-volt light. And I'm mounting those lights 6 feet apart. That's 2, 4, 6. Then it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. Anyway, there's some guineas right up there on the window. Remember I was talking about the guineas a minute ago? They're out there in the window looking out. That's 3 of the dozen, and that's a Dominicker. Here comes another guinea. Yes, sir. So anyway. Same principle as a trailer. Boat trailer. 12-volt system, 12-volt lights, be able to come in and change these lights out and be able to get the bulb anywhere. Just about anywhere. And that's something that I wanted. I don't have to special order the bulbs, no special parts. Anybody that where I can buy trailer lights or replacement lights, any type of hardware store, AutoZone, O'Reilly, Napa, Pet Boys, whatever, okay? I get replacement parts. Deep Seal Marine battery. Anybody that sells boat stuff, batteries, AutoZone, Walmart, anywhere. Marine battery. So it's just like I'm taking the same principle as a trailer, boat trailer, lowboy trailer, and applying it to my chicken house. Probably, and depending on how this works tonight, I'm going to install a couple of more lights. I'm also going to leave the housing on here and put a couple of lights on here with the red light, with the red housing, leave the red light on there. So my wife and I can walk in here, flip the switch, and have red light, and the chickens not see. And that they don't see real good whenever you're using a red light. All right, let's get back to work, get this all wired up. All right, everybody, this is, we'll see how this works out. It's dark. My shadow there, I don't know if y'all can see that, it's from the security light by the house. He's in there, and these biddies are right down here on the ground, so I'm not going to step into the chicken house. Let's see, let there be light. There we go. Little biddies haven't started roosting yet. This is from one light. I got both filaments working. Right now it's just kind of rigged. The two wires, I found out the two wires have to be hooked to the positive, and the ground has to be hooked to the metal frame. And that activates both filaments. There we go. Alright guys and gals, that's it for now, and I will talk to y'all later.